Welcome to this high intensity resistance training session where we are going to do things a little bit differently. First of all, you're going to bring an exercise mat, you're going to bring a set of dumbbell, and actually you can bring 2 sets of dumbbell if you have, because some of the pulse exercises we're going to bring the dumbbells as well. So for example, we're going to do 2 row and then we're going to jump out and we're going to do a thruster. So maybe you find your dumbbells that you normally do for the strength part, maybe they're a bit too heavy for today. We have 2 blocks. In each block we have 4 exercises. We're going to do the pulse and the strength exercises both with the dumbbells and some body weight exercises. This is going to be a complete full body workout and I'm going to guide you all the way. For the 4 exercises, we're going to do it for 3 rounds and we're going to work for 40 seconds and 15 seconds for the next exercise. After the first block with the 4 exercises and the 3 rounds, we have a short break and then we move on to block number 2, starting with a warm-up, block number 1, block number 2, and ending this session with a stretch. So you get everything in within approximately 30 minutes. So go and get your equipment and we are going to do this one together, and I will make sure to modify some of the exercise for you so you can join even though you maybe just been starting in your exercise journey. A good way to modify some of the exercises of course would be to bring a lighter set of dumbbell. For reference, my dumbbell is 7 kilo each and that would be 15 pounds. So get your equipment and some water and we are ready to do this high intensity resistance training session. So first we're going to go for that warm-up. So toes and knees are pointing in the same direction. We are engaging our core and pelvic floor, standing up, straight position, and we are going to go from side to side. So reaching over, and as we do this, we are going to engage our core a little bit more. So chest is up and chin is in. Reaching and get a good, nice stretch all the way up through your armpit and through your arm and shoulder. So keep that chin in and exhale and inhale. So find your way in that breathing. I will make sure to tell you and remind you along the way. Now we're going to go in front of us. So we're going to do a bit of a rotation. Make sure there's a bit space around you, and we're going to lift up our chest. So we do this rotation on the upright spine, so we do the best proper way. So shoulders are down and turning, and we're going to do a little bit more of a movement. We're going to push it in front, so pushing and engaging your core. So inhale and exhale, just a slight little bit of a tap, and as your toe reach the floor, you are going to squeeze your glute. So pushing in front, we're going to bring it up, straight up, and leaning a bit over on the opposite leg. We're gonna reach up with our heel. So moving up, warming up our knees, thighs reaching up. Let's go for 4 and 3, thumbs pointing up, 2 and 1. Keep the legs going. We're gonna swim in front of us. So squeezing and reaching in front, and do some rotation in your upper body. So keep that alignment and keep a nice good quality. Bring it in and we're gonna push it forward and back, and we're gonna go with 2 on each leg. So lifting up for 2, lifting up for 2. So bring it up, and it's better if you're leaning over to that standing leg so you have better ability to get that foot up. 2 more on each, and then we're gonna go for single again. So reaching up, a little bit more of a narrow position here. So we're gonna reach up with our arms and pulling out for a modified jacks. So try if you can keep your hands above shoulder level to get affected on your breathing, on that heart rate. So reaching up. Open up in your ankle joint, so point that toe upwards. Now we're gonna push forward and squeeze the muscle between your shoulder blades. We're gonna go in front here, and we're gonna go a little bit deeper so we have slightly bended knees. So pushing forward and back again. Yep, keep it going for 4 and 3, 2, and into a good nice position here. We're gonna squat down, squatting down and go up for that squeeze in our glutes and thighs, engaging constantly your core and your pelvic floor. So keep that chest up, reaching back, a bit of a squeeze between your shoulder blades as you are reaching up, looking proud. You should be, you're here and you are working out with me. 4 more. So go with the 4 and 3, 2, and we're gonna stay put. We're gonna go from one side to the opposite side. So opposite arm of opposite foot. Get a dynamic stretch in your inner thigh, pushing down, and you can always go and bring the other hand up on top of your thigh to add extra support. Bring it over and in for another 4 and 3. Keep it up, 2 and 1 on each. Hands on thighs, and we're gonna do an extension and flexion in our spine. So reaching up, squeeze and engage your core. Slowly movement where you feel you get it all in. 4 to go, 4 and 3, 2 and come back up and shake it out a bit. So warmed up here, and I'm gonna show you the first exercise. You're gonna bring your dumbbell, even though it's a pause exercise. We are gonna go up here. I'm actually gonna turn my exercise mat here. So we are gonna bring the dumbbells up here. We're gonna shoulder press up, we're gonna jump up here, we're gonna go down into a squat, jumping out in, bring it up, shoulder press up. So out and in, sort of like a burpee, but a little less of a jump with the arms upwards. So that's gonna be exercise number 1. 40 seconds work, 15 seconds for the next exercise. So bring those dumbbells up, and starting out by squatting down, down, out to the side, and bring it up. You can always go, if possible, bring it up here for a jump, out, and bring it up, out, stepping out. Do remember that you're gonna go for that squat, going up, and going back down again. Engaging your core, lifting. So of course it's going to be a little bit less of a tempo where we got the dumbbells, or else you can do it with no dumbbells, and you can do it a lighter set. Yep, we're going to go for 2 row here, squatting down, jumping in and jumping out, and bring the dumbbells back up again. 2 and 1. So let's go for the row on 2, squatting down in and out, bring it up, and dumbbell back again, squatting. So make sure when you lift off the dumbbell that you have your buttocks back, so you're not gonna slacken your lower back. In and out, bring it up. Squatting down, in and out. And we are almost there. And bring it up. Yes, you're gonna put the dumbbells to the side. We're gonna do some speed skaters. So we're gonna go in here, moving arms from one side to the opposite. So make sure you don't fall in your dumbbells. So in here, arms to the side, kicking up, or you can always go here, a little bit like the warm-up, where you are moving from side to side, but you should be affected on your breathing, just like me. So keep those arms going, changing your weight on each leg, pushing out to the side. 10 more seconds. Leaning forward but with a straight back. 4 seconds. Yes, we're gonna lie down. Bring one dumbbell for a V up. We're gonna have our legs here. We're gonna bring it up and we're gonna go down again. So toes and dumbbell. Bring it up and down. For modification, you can go just with the dumbbell here, and you can go up here and down again. So you can reach up. Maybe you want to stay put down here, but else you can go up, reaching up from here. So when you straighten out your legs, it's going to be more challenging. So push your lower back down. Lift off with your abs. And remember to engage your core and pelvic floor. Yep, that was exercise number 4. Back for round number 2. They're sort of like burpee with the shoulder up. So distance between our feet. Just lifting up, down, squatting in and out. Make sure just like the row that you get into that squat position before you lift up your dumbbells, reaching up. Or you can go here, lifting up from here. Instead, engaging, chin is in. So it's a little bit more of a slow burpee than usually when we don't have any weights. So this is a good thing to find out how it would feel if we were weighing 15 pounds more or 14 kilos. So in for the row, the 2 row, the 2 frog thruster, pushing buttocks back. Yep, so in for 2, back down, reaching out front and squatting up. Stay put here for the row, down, in and out, lifting, squeezing, squatting, and 15 more seconds. Back down with that buttocks. So you're not gonna lift up your dumbbells from a totally flexed lower back. Yes, dumbbell out here for the speed skaters. So be affected on your breathing. 3, 2, and 1. So jumping, pushing forward, lifting heel up. You can either go here, boxing, or you can swing your arms to the side, or you do the modification. Either way, boxing or swinging arms. Keep it on. 14 seconds, we're gonna lie down in just a few. And keep it on. Do remember you can always shuffle between the more advanced way of doing it and modifying. So down for the ab. Straight legs or flexed knees. Pushing lower back down and reaching up. So up we go, slowly down. So here, this is where you gotta be challenged, pushing that lower back down. Try to keep your feet up if possible, or else a modification could be putting those feet down. Chin is in, and you can go with the dumbbell in here instead of overhead. 8 more seconds. Reaching. Yes. Exercise number 1, round number 3. So that means we're gonna do 1 more of each. So shoulders down and jumping up, squatting in, out. Bring that buttocks back. Up we go. And make it as smooth as possible. Keep some distance between your feet. Bring it up. And maybe if your dumbbells are too heavy, you can just go with the jump here instead of pushing the dumbbell upwards. Yep, let's get out of that comfort zone. Ready for row. Shoulders back. Use the 15 seconds to get into the best possible starting position. To row, squatting down, jumping out and in. Bring them up again. Bring it up. Squatting. Keep it on. Only 15 seconds left. Inhale, exhale. Up we go. And bring them up and out. Speed skaters. And I hope you sound like me, all affected on breathing. So the speed skaters and the app. And then we have a water break and you have way. So get those arms up, move from side to side. Yep. Final round. Just a little bit more. To be precise, 12 seconds. I will keep an eye on the time, so you can keep an eye on the work. 3, 2, and lie down. You could do this with no dumbbell, and you can bring it overhead, or maybe just close to your chest. Pushing lower back down, so do that squeezing part. So a nice tight grip around your core. And you can go with bended knees, lifting up, back it down again. So usually it's a back issue that prevents people from getting all the way up the legs and straight legs. Yes. Timer to stop. A quick water break, and then we go for block number 2. So halfway here with the exercises. 4 new exercises coming up. The first exercise, we are gonna go with 1 dumbbell. Again, all depending on the size of your dumbbell. We're gonna go into a sumo position here. And we're gonna bend our arms going in for the squat. And up on top, we're gonna straighten our arms. So you could go with 2 dumbbells or 1 dumbbell, all depending on the weight. Then we're gonna do jacks here, up and down. And we are gonna continue with a star sit up. We're gonna lie down and reach up. And we're gonna do some plank, some plank, split hop. So I'm gonna show you that in the rest period. Counting down from 10. If you need a bit more of a break, you're just gonna pause me and come back again. Chest is up and dumbbells down. So in here for the squat, up for the extension overhead. Push your butt back and bring it up for a nice stretch and get in for some triceps work. Bring it up and slowly down. So continue for another 15 seconds. Down we go and up to a straight position. 5 more seconds. Squeezing And bring it up. Keep the dumbbell. And we're gonna go up here, up and down from here in front of us. So get a good grip around your dumbbell and make sure you keep your chin in so you don't knock out any teeth. So bring it in. You can modify this. You can always drop the dumbbell, of course, but else you can go from here instead. So get that chin in. Bring it up and out. So as you're moving up and down, you get some biceps work into this exercise. Keep that pelvic floor engaged. You feel that quite more when you have the dumbbell for extra resistance. We are gonna go down without dumbbells. Lying down into a star cross. We're gonna lift ourselves up and out to the side again. So straight arms, pushing that lower back down, chin is in, lifting up and back again. For modification, you can go with your feet in here and the same as you go down here. If possible, you're gonna keep them elevated over the floor. Chin is in, or you can go lying here and you can come up and you can come back down and you can shuffle between the different kind of variations. Most of all, push that lower back down. 5 seconds. 2 and 3. We're gonna turn around. We're gonna do 2 plank split here. 2, 2, 2, and back again. So open up with feet. So getting into that in and out. Jump, 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 in and out. Jump with feet close packed. Open up, out, 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 back to center, 2, right, left, center, center, right, left, center, center. And you can always go stepping out and you can come up and you can do some running on the spot for a modification. So inhale and exhale. This is the 4th exercise. Yes. So back for exercise number 1, the sumo squat and the triceps. Bring it behind here into a good position and let's go down and straight. As you straighten your knees, you're straightening your arms as well. And the opposite, bending knees, bending arms. So a lot more engagement in your core and pelvic floor when we have our arms up here. And when we get into that sumo stand position with our feet out to the side. Chin is in. Squeeze your triceps. Bring it up. 5 seconds. Yes. Keep the dumbbell for the jacks. So make sure you're not doing this. You keep that chin in so you don't harm yourself. So bring it in here, shoulders are down, and bring it up. So nice, good squeeze in your core, pelvic floor. Or you can do the modification, or you can drop the weight. So whatever fits you the best. Inhale and exhale. 10 more seconds. Some squeeze in your glutes as well. No dumbbell for the star sit-up. Oh, the cross sit-up, whatever you find most. Sun makes more sense, and out, reaching up, pushing lower back down. exhale, inhale. So all about the engagement in your core ab. Or you can go down with your heels, bring it up from here. So again, straight legs. That's the hardest part, to keep the engagement. Yes, plank split, 2 ordinary and close packed feet, 2 on each side. Engaging and ready here. So 1 and 2, right, left, center, 1, 2, right, left. Open up. And make sure that your buttocks is not raising up towards the ceiling. Keep the straight position so you get that core work in. 10 more seconds. Yep, we did that one. Back for exercise 1 in round number 3. So a thrill of a countdown here. So in for the squatting, bring it up for the triceps overhead. So the back of your arms here. Almost using every single muscle. Bring it up. Squeezing your triceps. And bring these out. Toes same way. Keep it on, 5 more seconds. 1 more repetition. And up. Jacks coming up, final round. So very close to some water. Shoulders down. And I bet you pushed yourself the hardest possible. So bring it up, engaging. And inhale and exhale and do this and not this. It will get a very big consequence if you push your chin forward. I'll do the modification here. I'll shuffle between the two. Drop the dumbbell. I'll just try to keep going with me here for the final seconds. Start sit up. Yes. Lie down. Sounds nice at first, but you know you're not gonna just lie down here. So in for that, pushing down, engage your pelvic floor. Up we go, in again. I find it best to exhale up here and inhale on the way back. But you go what fits you. Up for a straight lift up. And 8 more seconds. Final round for this one. Yes. Turn around for the plank split, and then we're gonna do the stretch. So elbows right underneath shoulder belt. 2 and 1. You can always put your hands above each other and rest your head here if that's more comfortable for you. Or you can do the tapping out here, or get up and do some running on the spot. So this is a final exercise. So keep pushing yourself. Inhale and exhale. Feel your core working with you. You are so close to being done with this workout session. Enjoying the ride, hopefully, but also happy to complete. Yes. So maybe you want to get water, and we're gonna do the stretching. Well done. And cheers out there. Or skål, as you would say here in Denmark. We're gonna start out by sitting down, straight left leg, and put your right leg above. And then you're gonna move it up, and you're gonna put your hands in here, so pushing yourself up, so you feel a nice stretch in your glute area. If this is not comfortable for you, you can go lie down here and do the stretching instead, or do one of your favorite glute stretches if that's working for you. So lifting yourself up, shoulders are down, and the more you get up in a straight position, the more you will feel it in your glute. We're gonna alternative to the opposite side, so straight position, let that knee hang out, lift up and leaning up. So hope you are sweating just like me. You got affected on your breathing and raising your heart rate. You've been working every single muscle in your body for this completely full body workout. Not taking much more than 30 minutes. So get it done efficiently, effective. Don't waste hours and hours on your workouts at a time. Keep it hard, short, and effective. Yes. And come up for a standing position. Put right leg in front, leaning forward. Get a nice hamstring stretch. Make sure that you can lift off your front leg and you're leaning back on your back of the leg. Get a nice stretch, pointing toe up so you get your calf muscle as well. Engaging your core. Yes, you have to engage your core even though you're just stretching to ease off your back, lower back. Opposite leg, pulling back, and a nice upright chest. Back here, and just do the breathing, and as you exhale you can go further into the stretch. Get into center, arms in here, and get a nice opening in your inner thigh. Shoulders down, pushing with your elbows and your arms out to the side with your arms against your thighs, so you get a good stretch. Hands on thighs, bring one arm back, reaching up, do a rotation, open up, and at the same time you get a nice chest stretch, open up, back in, and one more. So we did it. Thank you for joining me. It's always more fun if you work out together. So I hope you liked the session. You can go and have a look at my channel. So much to choose between, over 300 sessions here. So go and shuffle around and see what fits you the best. And until I see you next time, please remember to stay happy, to stay healthy, and stay strong. And take good care. Bye.